good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from the 90s? It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Chad does not score. Big hooks upstairs. Nobody home with that hook. Slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
That jab was blocked. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Joe Louis in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of... Hold her right there. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Hold that thought. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Morrison in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, it's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching every move, every trick.
shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. The battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds. And down goes Morrison. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Coward, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you know what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know that the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And this with that jab. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They're giving us a high temp, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is that he punched himself out. The straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
But you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And it appears the onslaught right there. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they do? What are they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missing with the uppercut. Hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to...
Oh my God, Johnny! Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Morrison is hurt. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. I thought that was the... Did you see that? Joe Louis in trouble. Just one punch away from getting them up. Did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. And down goes Morrison. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And we continue.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell to start round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Morrison is hurt. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You are
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. A perfect counter shot. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown,
One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. That was the moment. Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. A straight right just misses. They exchange punches. No surprises, we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.